Stories in today's video. 1. Update. My 20M friend, 22M, wants me to step aside so he can date my not girlfriend, 18F. 2. My birth parents, 60s M, 60s F, who bailed on me, 30s F, are flaunting my success around town. How do I get these fools to shut their traps without bringing attention to it or sounding like a drama queen? 3. I, 17F, told dad about mom's affair to save him from a terrible marriage. Now he wants a paternity test and I don't know what to do. Original post summary. I have been in an exclusive relationship with called L in post for over 3 years, but we didn't use titles BF, GF. Friend K in post that knows the history of our relationship asked me to step aside so he could try to date L. Link to original. I wanted to thank everyone that took the time to respond to my post and update anyone who might be interested in the outcome. I have been staying with L for about a week now, since the initial confrontation with K, and thanks to people here, I was sure I wanted to ask her if she wanted to make things more official. She ended up making things even easier for me, as luck would have it. L asked me if it might make things easier if I just told K that she was my girlfriend. I jumped on that opportunity and asked if I could tell everyone she is my girlfriend, and she said yes. She and I are going to look at a few apartments this week, since I obviously need a new living situation, and we want to move in together. K and I had a few brief discussions after he told me he wanted to be with L. I had told her everything K had said to me, and she was not the least bit interested in him, which I had assumed. I also told him that she is officially my girlfriend now, so that should satisfy his concerns about me not committing to her. He refused to believe any of it without confirmation from her, in person, without me around. She initially agreed to meet with him on Sunday, with the plan that they would meet at her house, since she lives with her mom and stepdad, but he rejected that, saying he wanted to meet at the apartment, without me there. She told him she wasn't comfortable with that. If he wanted to meet up without me or her parents there, they at least had to be somewhere public. He got pissed that his threatening behavior made her feel threatened and went on a tirade, called her every name in the book. She told him she wasn't going to see him again at all and blocked his number. He has tried reaching out to me a few times, ranging from sad to aggressive, and I'm about a text or two away from blocking him as well. Hopefully he'll just move on and it won't come to that. Again, thank you to the posters who helped me navigate this situation. TLDRL is now officially my girlfriend and we are going to move in together. K made unreasonable requests when L agreed to discuss their friendship, then blew up at her, so she ended up blocking him. Edit. To clarify, we both wish him well, but neither of us want to continue a friendship with him under any *M stances. Since posting this I have also blocked him. I agree with posters that there is no point in keeping any lines of communication open anymore. I have also reached out to some friends to help get the rest of my stuff out, but I was already able to get everything important when I first left. Hi, my brother, a year older, and myself were products of an affair. They wanted my brother. My father stayed married and my mother took off with my brother, leaving me with friends as a toddler. She says it was because I was ugly. Father informed but not interested when I went into foster care, and I stayed there until I found out who they were at 18. I've read the court papers as to my foster care. They just didn't want me. My childhood was horrific. My father maintained contact with my mother and brother. I have always lived 30 minutes away at most from my birth parents in the same area. My grandmother was coincidentally my neighbor. She found out who I was through gossip and would send photos of me growing to my birth parents as a joke. She knew about the abuse and did nothing. She's dead. I left home at 17, was homeless, and have done everything myself. My full and half siblings from both sides have been well looked after by my parents. At 18 plus I reached out to them and my father was remarried and made plans to see me repeatedly. He never showed up for. He said it would upset his new family. My mother had a lot more children and had forgotten about me really. I contacted them when I had my son and that was it, and I heard nothing back. Until I've been in the media a fair bit and my friends have told me that my parents have been bragging about me and taking credit for how I look and my successes. My mother's side of the story is now that I was cruelly ripped from her breast and forced into foster care. She compares herself to the Irish homes of unwed mothers and forced adoptions. Oh, woe is her. My father is now an example of the injustice of the court system against fathers and how this is just further proof. Oh, woe is him. They talk about how I look like so and so and that I wouldn't be here without them. That my nieces and nephews I've never met are just like me, and how I should give them the same opportunities I have had in my career. How that's what we do for family. How I need to grow up and get past it. I blocked contact after they wanted things, but this nonsense spreads easily and I am sick of being whispered about. I don't want anything off them, I want to be left alone. They want me to meet their other grandkids at parties and they've apologized for the Gov family, God, possibly, the great spaghetti monster keeping us apart. If I contact them it is further fuel for the fire. If I don't stand up for myself I look heartless and cruel. I don't want to leave just yet as my son is finishing school soon, I just want them to stop. Any advice, Ice? When I was about 9 years old, I realized my mom was having an affair for years on my military dad. I did not say anything as I was really worried what would happen if I said anything. When I was about 12 years old, I found my dad looking at pictures of our family and tearing up and I couldn't take it and I told him about mom's affair. Fast forward 5 years and I live full time with dad and his new wife and step-sister and our lives have improved so much since leaving mom. Well, grandpa on dad's side has been pressuring my dad to get a paternity test as he wants to make sure that I am his granddaughter. This is getting really intense as grandpa may P***SS away soon and he says he doesn't know if he should leave us anything if he doesn't even know. Well, my dad has resisted this for years and saying it doesn't matter. But now things have changed as I have half-sibling on the way. I am totally happy and fine with this, but for some reason my dad has started to change his mind about the paternity DNA test thing. He says he is worried that I won't receive help with my college or anything, but I am worried he is wondering if he should care about me or just my new sibling. I am not sure how much money my grandpa has, but he does have a big house and a lot of property, so I guess it's important. I would rather just continue with our relationship how it is, but I don't know what to do now and I haven't been able to sleep over this. What do you think I should do?